17 years later. Dewey, I said. If I say it was blue, it was blue. Why the heck would I say it was blue if it was some other color? It's not like the important part of the story has anything to do with it being blue. I just ain't never seen one that's blue, Dewey said. That's all, Abe. You ever seen one any other color? I asked. What do you mean? I mean, have you ever seen one at all, blue or not? This one was the first one I'd ever seen. I mean, other than in movies and on TV and all that. It's not like you see 'em every day. This question seemed to stump Dewey for a bit as he thought it over. At least, I think he was thinking about it. He may have been pondering the aluminum foil he was unrolling around my mother's living room floor. Not sure, he said. Not that I can remember. I think that's enough aluminum foil, don't you? I asked. How much is in a roll? He read the side of the box. 50 feet. And you had 4 boxes? That's 200 feet, Dewey. I know, but when I paced off your living room, it was 10 by 12. Right there we have 120 feet, and it ain't like the foil's gonna be laid down flat. And I reckon for this to work, Abe, we're gonna need to go into your dining room, too. Well, there ain't no more foil, I said. My mom's already gonna be mad we used up 2 brand new rolls. I took 2 from my house, too, he said. At least we're sharing responsibility. But the difference is that you reckon this is gonna work. I don't. It'll work. I sighed. We need 2 more rolls, he said. We ain't got 2 more rolls, do we? I reckon if 200 feet don't do it, 2,000 feet ain't gonna make no difference. He thought this over. You might have a point. At the very least, we should see some indication of it working. Then we can show your mom and she'll gladly buy us 2 more rolls. My mom ain't gonna want aluminum foil running around the inside of her house, Dewey. She is when she sees what it does for her television reception, he said. Think of how much money we're saving her. How do you figure? I asked. On a satellite dish. She ain't buying no satellite dish. Exactly. Why aren't we doing this at your place? I asked him. Abe, my mom's home. It's hard enough to do anything at my place when my mom ain't home, he said. You're lucky your mom works all day shooting people. She don't shoot people all day, I said. I don't reckon she's ever actually shot anyone. My mother was the only detective the Alvin Police Department had, and if she had shot anyone, she certainly hadn't told me about it. And it seemed like the sort of thing she'd probably mention. I reckon she has. She hasn't, I assured him. I bet she thinks about it, though, Dewey said. A lot. Can we just get this finished so I can have it cleaned up before she gets home? I asked him. Dewey was taking the aluminum foil and rolling it into a sort of shiny rope. He made sure all the new pieces fit tightly against the old ones, making one solid snake that ran around the inside of my living room, starting and ending at the back of the television set. So why was they all blue? Dewey asked. The nights, I mean. Or was there other colors, too? They can't all be on the same side. Be awful confusing if they was all blue. The other ones were red. I saw one of them later. Which ones were the good guys? Dewey asked. How do you mean? There's always a good side and a bad side, Abe. Were the blue ones the good ones or the bad ones? These colors make it hard to know. Usually they use something obvious like black and white. Then you know who you should be rooting for. Do you root for the good guys or the bad guys? I asked. Dewey stopped laying down his aluminum foil pipeline and considered this. That depends on when in my life you had asked me. When I was little, I always wanted the good guys to win. Then I went through a phase where I secretly hoped for the bad guys.